So in this video, we're going to talk about how to stop cheating and AI abuse in CE or continuing education courses without just making it miserable. So right now, AI tools like ChatGPT have made it much easier for every student to cheat on CE quizzes and assignments. And traditional cheating, like sharing answers or even accounts, is still going strong. In this video, I'll walk through the realistic ways to stop cheating and AI abuse on your CE course without just overcomplicating it or making the experience miserable for honest learners. Now we're going to start off with how students actually cheat today. You may know this, but this is typically how students cheat. They have a split screen, half showing ChatGPT, half showing the quiz. So students are copying and pasting questions from their quiz over to ChatGPT and waiting for ChatGPT to give them an answer. Up, we see camels here. They select this. On top of that, they're actually skipping the videos, going straight to the quiz so they can use ChatGPT to get all the answers, and they're even sharing their login with workers or other people who've already completed the quiz, who don't have to spend too much time before actually completing the quiz at near 100%. So if your course is self-paced and online, you have to plan for this kind of behavior. So number 2, you have to lock down quiz behavior and have a smarter quiz design in the process. So one way of doing this is having one question show at a time with a quiz timer, with not enough time for them to actually paste the question in ChatGPT and get the answer. So maybe a quiz question like this could be 5 or 10 seconds. I know it's quick, but it allows people to quickly answer the question without using ChatGPT. On top of that, you can randomize the quiz questions and have a big quiz bank of questions to pull from and disable backtracking to previous questions. So as a result, this won't affect honest learners, but it creates enough pressure to make putting your question into ChatGPT and copying the answer much more difficult. So one way of actually being able to stop cheating is to disable copying and tab switching. So here's a plugin called WP Content Copy Protection and No Right Click. This is the easiest way to cheat or copy, by copying and pasting questions. This plugin allows people to not right click or copy by selecting content and then clicking right click copy. So what this does is it doesn't allow people to easily put a question from the quiz into ChatGPT and makes them take a lot more time to manually type in the question, which usually means they won't do it. This doesn't eliminate all cheating, but it does make it much more annoying and time consuming to actually do it. Another point 4, is to use a magic word to force video engagement. And this is mainly done through actually providing a secret word inside of your videos that your students actually have to remember that word and put it into the quiz questions. Meaning the first quiz question could be, what is the magic or secret word mentioned in the video? Which means they have to engage and watch the entire video just to hear the one word, which is randomly placed in the video. What this will do is force them to engage in the video, to wait for that secret word, and learning more about the content in the process, and it will stop them from skipping ahead and actually going straight to the quiz questions. So you can change this magic word on every single video or course you have, depending on how you want to structure it. So point 5 is ask questions that AI can't easily answer. So ChatGPT and AI tools are great at definitions, but not so great at judgment calls. So avoid asking questions, for example, like what is HIPAA? Students can easily put that into ChatGPT and get a solid answer. Instead, you would phrase the question as something like this. You manage a clinic. What part of HIPAA applies if your patient records are emailed to the wrong person? Of course, sometimes ChatGPT can get this question, but it makes it longer, harder to copy, and sometimes ChatGPT won't get it right. So these scenario-based or case-based questions are much harder to outsource to AI, and they also measure the real understanding after someone has digested a video or a course. Point 6, stop login sharing. Some learners will ask a friend or a coworker to complete a course. To stop this, use tools that track IPs, block multiple logins. This is one example, this site right here. It's called Uncanny Toolkit Pro for LearnDash. It's one of the most popular plugins. And what it does is allows you to connect identifying info, license numbers, or NPIs before issuing certificates. So plugins like this can restrict concurrent, meaning 2 users at the same time logging in to the same portal, or flag suspicious settings. And with this tool, you can potentially eliminate 2 people logging in on the same account to do one quiz, or having a friend do your quizzes for you. Point 7, another clear thing to do to deter cheating is to set clear rules. So what that could be is just a short reminder before a quiz or before the start of a course. That really goes a long way because it gets people worried, especially when their continuing education needs to get reported for them to maintain their certification or their license. So what a warning could look like is AI-generated content, impersonation, or answer sharing are not allowed and may result in disqualification or even reporting to the governing body or agency that they're getting these continuing education certificates for. It doesn't need to be a long policy, it just needs to be straightforward, direct, and shows real consequences. So you don't have to micromanage your course to protect it. You just need to use quiz design, a few protective plugins, and a couple of creative ideas, and even that magic word test we brought up. So if you need any help building out your CE platform, we work with LearnDash and other LMSs, and we've been doing this for 10 plus years. We built over 500 sites. Feel free to reach out to us at wooninjas.com or click the link in the description. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.